Hey guys, on PA Brew News. Got a beer here from Sierra Nevada Brewing Company that I've never seen before. Picked it up today. Gonna get into it. What style is it? A German style IPA, or so it says. So, the German style IPA Hopfen Ale, hops, very easy to understand. And it comes in, usually they put it in the back, don't they? 6.1 alcohol by volume. Just get the whole thing in here because I don't know what they're trying to do with this beer. Just in case there's any sedimentation. We'll put it right here. The IPA, a German Hopfenweiss. Wo ist der Trinken? Trinken the Hopfenweiss. Okay, here we go. Not Vice, actually not Vice beer, it's IPA. So odd to have a German IPA. My brain is not getting in there yet, but here it is. It looks pretty damn clear to me. Big bubbly pillowy head, straw colored, straw. I guess there's the slightest hint of a haze in that, the Hopfen haze, the hop haze. Slightest hints. And the protein's in it, the head's sticking around that glass. It's sticking on that glass, lacing up pretty nice. Alright, aroma. Very earthy, aromatic, perfumey. Hints of grapefruit shining through. Yeah, hints of that zesty grapefruit grinding through. A little bit of a bready back. Kind of kicking it up there. So let's get into it. Cheers. Wow. That was the smoothest thing I've ever drank. It's like, what happened? Very smooth body, a little bit of a grainy, bready back end to that, but at the body overall, this sweetness. But it's super smooth, crisp, boom, done. And the only hop, I didn't get any of that perfumey or earthy hops in that at all, which I'm actually kind of pleased about. Just a tapering hint of a citrus juice, kind of just a little bit of a grapefruit kind of citrus note that kind of just played down in stages. It was kind of like, and then finished clean. Didn't even linger around with that. So the back end of that beer was completely clean. It's not, excuse me, it's carbonated, but it's not coming up. Even as I talk, I'm not getting any kind of drying or aromatic notes coming up. Again, I don't know. I'll tell you what, the thing about this beer I don't like is the nose so much. You're getting a little bit of that, almost, I don't know what, I mean, it should be an ale yeast, but I'm getting a little bit of almost a lager funk coming out of this warm beer because it's room temperature. The funky earthiness, there's a little bit of funky earthiness coming out of the nose of the beer, mixing in with those pine notes and that perfuminess. Luckily, you don't get it in the palate, which is nice. You get a hint. You do get a hint of that yeasty. I think it's the yeast they use, the German yeast or something. What do they say? A German yeast for a crisp, citrusy finish. And because obviously it's not German hops. I mean, because there's fruity as hell. German yeast, we may have broken a few rules with this German style IPA, but it was worth it. You know, rules. Rules are for fools, baby. Overall, if you chill this down a little bit, that aroma's going to die down, that earthiness is going to die down, and you can probably crush the crap out of these things. But as it is, it's the full side of a light body. Drinks extremely smooth, drinks lagerish, if you know what I'm saying. That's why it almost tastes like it has almost a lager feel to this one. Because you only get a little bit of a bready note, you get a little bit of a soft, grainy breadiness in there. The sweetness is low key, the hops aren't really abrasive, there's no drying bitterness to speak of. It's pretty, you know, boring. it's this, you know, it's kind of boring. If you really want to put it in a cold light of day kind of deal. It's boring. It's very simple, simplistic, super crushable. Little hint of a tropical fruit, like a little bit of a grapefruit in there. grapefruit / tangerine note in there. It tapers off a little bit. Overall, it's super solid. The beer is super boring and super drinkable. You know what I mean? So definitely, if you guys know anybody that wants to get into craft beer, that's a lager drinker or anything like that likes a little bit of a kicked up note with those beautiful citrus notes, and just wants to crush beer left and right and just find something that is very delectable. See, you know, limited time, because this isn't going to be probably a mainstay or all, even though it's really, really drinkable. I would take this over their pale ale any day of the week. Absolutely. Very clean, very refreshing, very playful on the tropical notes. They're not stepping up the boundaries at all, but they're doing a good job with what they're doing. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10 because it is a little bit above average, but overall, pretty boring. This has been Paul from PABrewNews. I'm going to enjoy this one, and it's probably not going to last more than 3 seconds. Cheers. I'll save the final chug for later. Cheers.